Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and I'm just another review guy. Sorry for the delay in getting you a video. I've been a little bit under the weather, had a little bit of a tooth infection. It still hurts, but it's all taken care of. But I wanted to get a video out to you guys before I got super busy during the holiday season like everybody else. So today's video is going to be on the RYOBI ONE Brushless Cut-Off Wheel. Now this RYOBI unit here is a +1 series, so any 18 volt plus battery will work in this unit. As you can see, this is sold at Home Depot, tool only for $99, and you can buy Diablo branded 3-inch cutoff wheels for tile, metal, sheetrock, and plastic. And it's $19.97 for that pack. When you buy this tool, it does come with the wheels included. It also comes with extra flanges, so you can use other brand wheels like from Rigid, Diablo, Dremel, all the other brands. So if you're on the job site and you don't have a RYOBI wheel, you can use something else in your arsenal by changing out the flange. This unit here spins at a little over 19,000 RPM. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna test it on some sticks of metal that are about an 1/8 inch thick. We're also gonna cut some tile with it. But if you wanted, so this tool has a cutting depth. Let me show you on the camera. If we can zoom in. The cutting depth on this machine is, we'll zoom, is about 5/8. And the guide here is fully adjustable, so you can actually move it up or down depending on how deep you want to cut or not cut into something. Or during transport, push it all the way down, tighten it up, and then it actually helps protect the blade when it's banging around the toolbox. This tool without the battery weighs less than 2 pounds, and we've used this in the field for fencing, and the thing works amazing. Now the 3-inch blades obviously don't last that long, but they're pretty cheap, so they're really easy to replace. Alright guys, well that's about it on this tool. It's a pretty simple cutoff tool by RYOBI. It also, I must say, it has reverse and forward. I'm not sure why you want to use it. We usually use it in whichever way we want the metal to fly while we're cutting, right? So if we want the sparks to shoot away from us, we just change the direction that the blade cuts. It is also variable speed, so if you barely pull the trigger, it slows it down, so you don't have to go full speed, full send every time while you're cutting your stuff. You can just adjust the speed or go full send. So guys, let's get to the part where we're gonna cut the metal. We're gonna cut the tile, and if I have time, maybe we'll see if it can cut a rock or something with the tile blade. I always like to go out to the desert during the summertime and go like gem collecting, rock collecting, and we always used a tile cutter, like a 5-inch or 6-inch tile cutter, to cut open the rocks like thunder eggs down in Eastern Oregon. I'm gonna see maybe if this can cut at least into a rock. Why not, right? Okay guys, let's get on to the part where we demonstrate how well this tool works with 2 different blades. We will only be cutting metal today and cutting tile. We will not be cutting plastic or sheetrock, because honestly my razor blade can cut that stuff, and I'm not gonna go buy another blade and waste time cutting plastic when this thing can chop through metal. Alright guys, so the first item we're gonna go ahead and cut is this metal here. It's about 2/16 of an inch thick, almost an 1/8. And what we use these for, these are tension bars for chain link fence. So I got a couple pieces here, but this is the first item we're gonna cut using the metal cutoff blade. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our tool and we're gonna hang this 3-inch weight so we can have some consistency of pressure. I'll use a clamp to hold down the trigger, and I'll just hold it at the base and let the weight and gravity pull itself through both the metal and the ceramic tile. Alright guys, well, switching the blade from reverse to forward seems to make it a little bit easier to cut through the metal. So direction may make a bit of a difference. Not sure why, since these blades aren't directional. Now if you're wondering which blades we're using, I am using the Diablo cutoff wheel. They didn't have any of the RYOBI blades left, and I lost the ones that came with the box. So we're using Diablo brand cutoff wheels for the metal. So guys, that was the metal demonstration. Let's go ahead and move on to the tile. I'm sure that's gonna get messy, but let's get the tile one cut and see how well it does that. All right, so the blade that we're going to be using is the Diablo tile cutoff wheel. This is a diamond rim for up to 60% cleaner cuts versus standard diamond discs. It's a 3-inch blade, 76 millimeter, type 1/41. Arbor is 3/8. It's good for wet cutting or dry cutting, and it's a continuous rim blade. So it's really ideal for tile. Now we're gonna cut a piece of tile with it, and then I'm gonna probably cut a rock with it because why not, right? So let's go ahead and get the blade put onto the cutoff wheel. We'll put a fresh battery on it. All right guys, this is a Diablo tile cutoff wheel. It's one blade per package, and each blade was $14.97 at the Home Depot. This blade is made for the RYOBI cutoff wheel, so we don't have to switch out our arbors. Let's go ahead and get this installed. And if you're wondering the price of the Diablo metal cutoff wheel, I believe there's 3 or 5 in a pack, and it was like under 10 bucks. To tighten the arbor, there's a button right here. Hold that down, tighten in the direction it tells you to, and then if you can see it, there's a little storage pocket right here so you don't lose the Allen wrench. This battery is dead, like most RYOBI batteries. Not the best batteries, but these are great tools for DIYers. This battery is fully charged. It is an 18 volt +1, similar battery to what I used for the metal blades. Let's go ahead and cut some tile. All right, so we're just cutting a standard piece of shower tile, nothing special. These things are just standard. It's just standard tile that you would use in your shower at home. Costs about 97 cents at Home Depot. We're gonna go in and cut this with the blade. All right guys, we're gonna cut the tile. We're not gonna use the weight or anything like that. We're just gonna work it like you normally would. I'm not gonna apply too much pressure. We have the blade set in the regular direction or reverse, so it should shoot all the material away from me. I don't feel like getting all my clothes dirty today. I'm not working. So let's go and see how it does with tile. Bad. Let's see, we'll just set it on the top and see what happens. Alright, as you can see, tile's pretty soft to begin with. It made quick work of cutting the tile, so I would say that's a win for sure. The last blade, which was the metal blade, didn't do very good, but sometimes the metal's harder, sometimes it's softer when it comes to those bars. So the next thing we're gonna cut, guys, is I'm gonna grab a rock and see how well it does cutting into a rock. So, all right guys, so I got a rock, as you can see right here. It's not a great one, not a pretty one. In life, not everything can be pretty. Just gotta settle for what you get sometimes. Let's see how this tile wheel does in a rock. Well, I would say it does pretty darn good cutting through rock. Obviously, I'm not a pro cutter, so it's like when you're cutting wrapping paper for your Christmas gifts and you're trying to cut the end off around a box and fucking off an inch, whatever. but demonstrated it cut through the rock pretty good. So I would say that the blade's pretty bad, pretty good blade. Let's check the battery level after that and see where we're sitting. 3 bars, pretty damn good, considering that the other battery had no bars that didn't even make a cut, but it made a cut eventually in the metal. So 3 bars left. Let's see if we can cut a brick. Wow, that was pretty good too. I figured it'd cut the brick if it cut the rock. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's video. I appreciate you watching, especially if you watched to the end. This was the 3-inch cutoff wheel by RYOBI. It's actually a really great wheel, and we do use this on the job site to cut metal whenever we need it, especially if we don't want to be bringing up our bigger saws when we're standing on a 10 or 12 foot ladder. When I demonstrated this on the tension bar, you know, these are commercial grade tension bars. They're not fiberglass or the small ones you would find at like Lowe's or Home Depot. And even then, I'm not sure why the battery died so fast. Might have been the weight binding up. It's pretty cold out still. The metal's super cold, but nonetheless, it cuts great. This little cutoff tool is pretty good for the money. It's $99. It is a +1, so you can use all of your 18-volt +1 batteries in it. Has directional blades, so forward or back depending on where you want to shoot the material that you're cutting. Does come with a LED light, comes with your Allen wrench and a way to store it. Does come with extra arbors, so you can use other brands of cutting wheels in this machine. So I do recommend, if you need a little cutoff wheel, to get one of these if you're doing little stuff or small cuts. As always guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the section below on what I should review next. I like to review tools because, well, I like to buy tools like most men and women, and I like to do detail stuff because I like to keep my cars looking good. I just like to use the stuff and see how well it works, to be honest with you. So guys, I'm just another review guy. I'm just a guy who buys stuff. I expect it to do what the box says without being a professional. If you like that kind of content, keep on watching and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Peace.